If a manhole cover were designed badly, it could fail in the dumbest way possible. The lid itself could drop straight into the hole it's supposed to protect. And once you picture that, the round shape stops looking random. Most people think manhole covers are round because round things are easier to roll. That part is true, but it is not the real reason. The real reason is safety. A properly sized round cover cannot fall through its own round opening, no matter how you turn it. That happens because a circle has the same width in every direction. Rotate it any way you want, and it still catches on the rim. There is no narrow angle, no weak orientation, and no way to accidentally line it up so it slips through. And that matters because manhole covers are not light decorative pieces. They are heavy metal lids handled by workers in streets, often near traffic, often fast, and often over and over again. A cover that works from every angle is safer to remove, safer to carry, and safer to place back down. Could cities use square covers instead? Yes, and sometimes they do for certain utility chambers, but square or rectangular shapes introduce more alignment problems and more chances to mishandle the lid. The cleaner-looking or more boxy option is not the better street option. Round removes a failure mode before it can happen. Round covers also make fieldwork simpler. Workers do not need to match corners, check orientation, or rotate the lid into a correct position. However the cover turns, it still fits. That saves time, reduces effort, and makes repeated maintenance easier across thousands of access points in a city. And that leads to the bigger reason: standardization. Cities do not manage one manhole. They manage entire underground networks. Covers need to fit predictable frames, survive traffic loads, and work reliably for maintenance crews. Once you design for a whole system instead of a single hole, round becomes the practical default. So manhole covers are not round because engineers liked circles more. They are round because cities optimize for boring failures that should never happen: dropped lids, slow maintenance, bad handling, and unnecessary risk. The shape looks simple, but it solves multiple problems at once. If you want more small things with big reasons, subscribe.